And the question is, where does technology take us in the future? And that drives how we optimize our business today across different investments. And we're focused on what are the top priorities and where do we see that tying into our strategy as a company. And we have to be vigilant to really focus in and not chase every shiny object that we see. And that's a challenge for companies on how do you prioritize. There's no shortage of coverage today on the impact of technology in the media and entertainment space, and it's pervasive across the value chain. So you can go back to the early days of broadcast TV and the evolution from broadcast TV to cable, when we as consumers had a finite number of channels that ballooned into the hundreds of channels. There was also an inflection point when the internet has significant implications on the business model, where there's now direct distribution to consumers, not through the cable box, but direct to the consumer over the internet. Oftentimes millennials will consume much more through the smaller screen, the tablet, the phone, versus what we see is actually the older demographics, 49 plus, there's an increasing engagement with the big screen, with mainstream television. So there are breaks in the different demographics and how they're engaging with the content. We also leverage the big screen for post-content viewing to where we have an engaging dynamic through also leveraging social media to engage with their perspectives and thoughts on the content that they just viewed. I think we've been innovative in that area in engaging our consumers post-consumption of the content. What fundamentally we're focused on is developing compelling content and leveraging that across broader distribution channels. That's the hallmark of our strategy. And we do that through many different channels, and we do it through developing content through many different partners. But we want to own the content and we want to monetize that through distribution channels globally. And when I think of our revenue streams, they are also evolving. We have our historical revenue streams and relationships with the legacy distributors. We also have our advertising revenues, but there are new revenue streams that are being generated through these companies that are leveraging internet technology to go direct to consumer. That creates new relationships, that also creates challenges with legacy relationships, but also creates the opportunity to expand our revenue base.